In a video that was released via social media, Coach Prime Deion Sanders called on Mississippi Governor Tate Reeves and Jackson Mayor Chokwe Antar Lumumba to unite in order to solve the ongoing water crisis in Jackson, Mississippi. So let's talk about it. But before we do, make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. It costs you nothing to hit that button. You understand? Also, make sure you share this with all of your people. I mean, your group chats, email it to somebody, send it to individuals or via text. Whatever you got to do, put your people on it so they too can put it on something. But let's talk about it. This water crisis, y'all. It's so sad because we're the richest country on planet Earth. And you got a capital city. No city in America. No city in America should be without clean water, period. When we're the richest country on planet Earth. But it's even more egregious when it's the capital city of a state. So something got to be done, man. And I applaud Coach Prime for calling on Governor Reeves and Mayor Lumumba to go ahead and get this shit done now. Because Coach Prime is more famous than both of them. Again, in this country, I know how celebrity work. Folks pay more attention to the celebrity than they do these two political figures. They do. That was part of the allure of Donald Trump. He was a celebrity. You know what I'm saying? So I'm hoping people don't forget that this is an ongoing issue. Now, you know what I'm saying? Like, we were getting some national attention a little while back with the crisis, but of course that dissipated. We knew that was going to happen. But hopefully, with Coach Prime saying something, national media focuses back on it. But also, hopefully, these men, hopefully, it lights a fire up under them. But this is the real point I want to make. Something I got to check myself on. And me and one of my brothers were discussing this. And I think we've discussed this on here before. Like when Coach Prime posted a picture talking about or made a tweet or something, calling Phil Bryant a good friend, former Governor Phil Bryant a good friend. Or when he posted the picture with him and Cindy Hyde Smith, senator from the state of Mississippi, one of the two senators. Or now in this instance, where he says he loves Governor Reeves as well as Mayor Lumumba, and he feels like both of them are good for our people. Paraphrase. See, I got to check myself on calling that out. This is why. I look back on Booker T. Washington, W.B. Du Bois, and Marcus Garvey. Kings from late 1800s, early 1900s who were about that life in terms of trying to help our people. And they just couldn't agree on how to get it done. They wanted black liberation, but they couldn't agree on how we should go about it. And boy, they would rip each other new asshole. They were beefing. Then I think back to the 1950s and 60s, with Brother Malcolm and Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. didn't see eye to eye. Dr. King would call Brother Malcolm too radical, basically, and Brother Malcolm would accuse Dr. King of being an Uncle Tom Negro. Whenever I read about these men, I always wish that they could have found a way to work together. Form a united front. And so that's why I'm saying I have to check myself. Because see, my knee-jerk reaction when I see Prime say anything flattering about any of these motherfuckers right from around here in the state of Mississippi on the Republican side, my knee-jerk reaction is say, hold on that coach. No, now hopefully you ain't one of them one. Coach Governor Reed ain't about us. Governor Reed ain't he ain't the person to be saying you love and all that kind of shit. You don't need to be taking that picture with Sidney Highsmith. You don't need to be saying that this motherfucker is your friend. That's my knee-jerk reaction. Because I don't want to take no picture with no fucking Sidney Highsmith. And I'm not finna say that Governor Reed is a good person. But Coach Prime's way of doing things is necessary. It's necessary. Just like what Booker T did was necessary. Did I agree with what Booker T did? And it's such a conservative approach, basically going along with some of the segregation and shit the motherfuckers were doing. But at the same time, getting money up out of folks like Carnegie and Rockefeller. Personally, no, I don't agree with that. But as y'all know, if y'all fuck with me for real, I just took my mom to Tuskegee, which was her first college home. And it's a beautiful place. It's a beautiful place. The people are amazing. Now, thinking to myself, that shit is not possible without Booker T's approach. So in real time, I have to look at this and say, Coach Prime has an approach that I wouldn't take. But maybe his approach might work in this instance. And I would hope that he would respect my more forceful, more aggressive, more I'm going to call you motherfuckers out for either being white supremacists or pandering to them. I'm going to call that out all the time. I hope he would respect my way of doing things and people like me. And I guess we gotta try to figure out how to, even if we don't agree, to respect his way of doing things. Because Coach Bryant say he don't do politics, but clearly in that video, y'all can see that's a politician, that boy. That's a politician. That ain't no different from Barack Obama getting up there and saying, we are not the red states, we are not blue states, we are the United States. That's the same thing. When he won, he said, I'm gonna be a president of all the people. That's what they all say. Knowing goddamn well half of the country don't fuck with you. But you say you're gonna be president of all the people. When you see go to these counties where you know these folks don't like you, you shake their hand and kiss the baby, it's no different. It's the same thing. Coach Prime is a politician. To be a head coach in sports is to be a politician. And part of the reason why I left. That's part of the reason why I left the classroom in coaching. I had the opportunity to take another head coaching job. I don't like the politics. I can't do that. To be a head coach, you got to hear folks in the stand saying all kind of fuck shit about you. And you got to grin and bear it. I'm not a grin and bear it type of motherfucker. But Coach Prime is a master politician. And we need those. We need those. I believe that in our fight for black liberation, we must fight on all fronts. And don't say no sucker shit. Don't say no sellout shit. Now, don't just now. If you gonna pull some Kanye shit like the shit he was saying about George Floyd and dissing Harriet Tubman and all that kind of shit. Now I draw a line. Now, Coach Prime come out with some bullshit like that. I'm drawing that line. I'll be calling his ass out. But in this instance, I see what you're doing, Coach. Hopefully it works. because our people need water. And I'm going to continue to say that those of means already in the Black community throughout the country, I'm going to continue to call on you. Stop just creating clothing lines and record companies with your money. Y'all got stupid money already. Somebody got to have a damn company to where you can come through, get a deal with the state, and put this get the infrastructure right in Jackson, Mississippi, and other chocolate cities throughout the country, like Flint, that are dealing with this shit, man. Now, some might be saying, well, how you saying that? You got an entertainment company. You a rapper. Yes, because that's what God gave me. That's what I'm using to try to get the money. Well, some of these folks already got the money. So I'm just calling on them to flip that money and use it for shit like this. But until then, I do hope that Coach Prime's celebrity status and his influence can help move the needle in this instance and force something to shake to get this shit done. If that happens, I can't do nothing but respect it. Put it on some.
Thank you so much for watching my daddy's YouTube channel. Make sure you like, share, and turn on your post notifications. Okay, how do I do it?